My Gavan Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galadirthan, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as Clan Angrund and Belegund. Is he called Belegund? Got his name wrong. Belegar. I'm always trying to add an ond. I don't know why that's... Anyway, here we are. We are at war with the lesser humans, the Estalians and Tileans. And in the last episode, we took Skavenblight and Miraliano, but the Tileans have managed to exist. Their army there, but their main army over here raiding me. Perazzo Bruno is now the only thing standing in the way of me and ultimate Tilean destruction. The Estalians, however, are giving us nothing but jip, using their ships to sail across this area. The Tilean Sea, it's called, apparently. They've taken Lucchini with a sizable army under Vasily Kusterman, and Lupio Sunscryer comes as well. But let him try. Sartosa will not fall anytime soon, and if they try and come north, then we are there to deal with it. The bigger problem, though, as you will have noticed there, is the arrival of Carcassonne. They are coming as well. And also in the north there, you'll note more Brettonians from Bordello. Ambré-le-Beau is coming to put a stop to us, along with the Carcassonians. That's probably not what you call them. But anyway, so that's what's happening in the west. In the east, we are forever praying that Clan Moors do not attack me, and perhaps more importantly, that Karazakarak do not attack me, and that rather wonderfully they attack each other. That doesn't seem likely, because I am the weaker nation, and Clan Moors know that, and they are going to try and get the weaker nation. But this really irritates me. I feel like Warhammer 3 should put in a feature whereby you can attack an army that is in raiding stance without going to war with the parent nation. Because it's just ridiculous. Why is raiding not considered an act of war, but attacking the raiders is? That just makes no sense whatsoever. They are quite literally burning our lands, killing our people, and stealing our gold. But that apparently is not an act of war. That's just casual neighbour tomfoolery. But the minute we decide to put a stop to them and end their shenanigans, suddenly we're the aggressors and it's all gone tits up. But anywho, I think what I'm going to do is pull my army out of Drinkorakaz because Karak 8 Peaks is far more important, of course, and against those two armies, I'm not 100% sure that it will hold. Now, Drinkorakaz, of course, won't hold against even a single army, really, so it needs the garrison. But if we are to go to war with these fools, which is an inevitability, really, what we need now, to be honest, is peace in the west, but our relations, of course, are poor. Well, let's just go a turn. Let's just go a turn and see if Clan Moors move away or if they finally declare war or what's going to happen. And see what the response to our taking Skavenblight will be as well. I'm also a little disappointed. Oh, they just raided again. I'm a little disappointed that even nations who aren't traditional horde nations still exist when you take their last fixed bases. So we've taken Miraliano, we've taken Skavenblight, and yet Talea live on because that guy up there is raiding us. It just seems a bit off. It seems a bit wrong. But I would quite like to actually peace out with Estalia now. We have much bigger fish to fry in the form of the Clan Moors. And then hopefully we could get the French off of us as well, because as you'll see, they've gone for Miraliano. Delayans have come back for Skavenblight. Oh, where's Perazzo gone? Nagaronda's confederated with someone. Sartosa is being besieged. Skavenblight is being besieged. Oh, so do they only get a set number of turns until they are forced? Maybe, because it seems like they're coming back for us. Dragon! Right, that's Fabio gone. Oh, Miraliano has a huge garrison. Oh, that's nice.
This would break my vows.
This would break my vows. They won't accept peace with me, as I say, because our reliability is low because we attacked someone who liked us.
A weak order.
But the longer we drag this war with them out, the bigger the chance that our dwarven brothers and sisters were going to attack us. Also, rather disappointingly, I had lined up 3 crossbowmen to train here. quarrelers along with that grudge thrower, but they've been stopped by the attack. But that's okay. Well, Sartosa I really do not think will fall, and I imagine the AI will be aggressive and try and attack it. Oh, there's another Chilean. Or is that just him running away? Oh, that's just him running away. There we are. Get him killed off. I should have fought that battle so he didn't run, because now we've had to pull away from the safety of Skaven Blight. I tell you what we'll do is we'll take and sack Tabaro. And this, we actually will sack it, I think. Alright, they stand ready on the walls. We don't need the siege. Let's just go in and hit it. The Carcassonne army, supported by Bordelot, will probably hit Morelliano, but even if they go for Skaven Blight, I just need Talea killed off. That's all we want here. So it took much longer fiddling around with the quick save. If the Talaeans come back for Skaven Blight, I don't think they'll get it. We just need Talea defeated, and then we can then just try and hold on till we can sort of get a peace with Estalia. Because Clan Moors needs our attention, and our full attention. You will note that the Reichland stayed allied to us, which is why an army of them is now swinging south to hit Estalia as well, which is brilliant. Because the Reichland, along with Karaz-Karak, are the two most powerful nations in the game now. Alright, we're going to do what we've done in days past, and hit the siege towers. But this time, to spare our brave souls, we're going to send forth our heroes to take the attack, like we did last time. It works a charm, and we'll move them all forward so that not one of them isn't unfairly targeted. You guys move even further back, a bit safer there. What's your range now? Yeah, that'll do us. Right, you move forward so that they target you, and hit that tower. Let's speed it up. You don't need to turn around. Just pivot in place. Alright, pull away. They haven't seemed to... The towers don't seem to be targeting us all that much. I don't think they're very strong towers. That's probably why. Right, and then bring down that one. Thank you kindly. And then if you would all just bring down the gatehouse, and then you can fire at whatever you like. See, they're constantly moving around. Even in Warhammer 2. The control of our forces is still ridiculous. Just wait for that gate to come down, and then we'll get the buggers. Right, what we're going to do is the same thing we did last time and rush our heroes in, but this time, when our heroes get in there and the enemy blobs up, that's when we're going to use the rune of Ragnarok and bring our enemies down. Let's go for it then, chaps. Might as well keep it at times whatever the speed is. The Rune of Ragnarok is, at the moment, quite broken and is ridiculously powerful. And we're going to use that to our advantage. Because when the whole army moves in, it draws the enemy's attention. As you can see. We'll just wait for more of them to come in, and then... Oh, come on. There we go. And then... in a matter of moments... Although he's taking a beating. Make him unbreakable, or whatever it is. Give him more armor. What does that one do? Oh, that one affects enemies, doesn't it? Just hit an enemy with that. Flaming through there. None of those really affect Belegar at the moment. Well, they all affect him, but none of them really are worthwhile in the situation we're in. The enemy's lost an awful lot of forces. Our siege fires at those on the walls, but there are still some at the back in the town square over there. Oh, that's disappointing. This is the same layout as... it's the same layout as Morelliano. It is, isn't it? Ah, well. They're going down. Rune of Regeneration on those. And let's do the minor magical damage. Nah, we don't need to do that. We've won at the gate here. Why are you guys not firing anymore? Move forward if you must then. Alright, let's bring the melee line slightly further forward as well, just in case we do need it at some point. At the moment, it's not looking like we will. Our heroes will do what needs to be done. Oh, there's the enemy general. Oh, and the fools have started mortaring their own forces. Always a glorious day. Here comes some more. We fired them into the skies. No, they came from over there, didn't they? Come on, hit us again. We're ready for it. Oh, here they come. Idiots. Idiots. Did their general just run away? Where did he go? Oh, he ran out the door. No, where on earth is he gone? Oh, here he comes. Alright, let's get him killed off. A couple of hits and that should be it. I would have thought. Go on, just shoot him. Just shoot him. Just shoot him while he goes through the door. Go on! Enemy cavalry has come. The mortars fire again. If they get near the Quarrelers and the Thunderers, he will die then. Oh, that's not the way you want to go down, is it? That's not how you want the day to end. I imagine we might be able to win this by breaking their morale before we actually have to get to them. But a couple of our heroes are looking a little ropey, aren't they? Particularly Dramar. Let's run Dramar out, otherwise he'll die. We'll send Throny as well. Belegar has barely taken any damage. Right, you two, come on. Just get out. So I don't have to bother retraining you. We don't have to hold down the Alt key anymore either. We've gotten rid of the... Oh, they're running. Don't worry about them then. Right, let's move on the crossbowmen. Next target. The enemy mortar is doing more for our cause than they could possibly imagine. Let's speed this up because our units are just not following orders at the moment. We need to get in amongst their number or the mortars aren't going to be useful. There we go. You can hit those halberdiers. There we are. And the mortars continue to help us. Working wonders, in fact. Keep firing at me mortars. There we are. They're broken. They're broken. Another set of halberdiers have come through, but Belegar is just unstoppable. He hasn't even taken any health damage. He's healing faster than they can damage him. That's a bit of an eye-opener, isn't it? One wonders if perhaps maybe the campaign is at a point where Belegar is a little too powerful for what we need him to do. Oh, the mortar's been silenced. Oh, no, they're still going. Good, good. Thank you. Keep the mortars coming. I can use them all day long. They're destroying their own towns as well now. They just really are not very good. The problem with heroes, though, is how slow they are to kill. So whilst they're a useful tool, they're also just physically slow as well. Right, let's get in here and end this. There's one more Empire Knight army. Is that Outriders? Missile cavalry. They're going to run away from us. Oh no, they've charged right in and let them just shoot them again. Oh, the mortar teams have now drawn their swords. Here we are. Here's the Empire Knights. Might as well use the runes. Got them. Boost yourselves. Why not? Give yourself your crown thing. Keep it sped up. Let's see how we get on against the combined wrath of the remaining forces. We've still got a lot of our health, and it's over. And it's getting a bit silly that we can win these with just the heroes doing it. That's most certainly because of the Hammer of Grungni mod in its working as intended. It makes your heroes ridiculously powerful. We did lose someone though, and I expect that was friendly fire, probably caused by one of our when all of our Quarrelers and Thunderers shot over the heads of our siege. I expect that's where that came about. Belegar killed 146, but King Lun Ironhammer, I think that's Lun, he got 152. That's fantastic. That's some real good work right there. But Belegar at 146. So we didn't even kill that many, did we? Only half of Aldebras-Weber's army, and just a little over half of the other army. I didn't see it. Humphrey Ludenhauer. And we're going to raise it. I know we could get more money, but... Oh, we unlocked another tier. We unlocked the final tier. So this is what is now happening for us and will happen for the rest of the game. All of our heroes... all lords and heroes now have 12 melee attack, 20 weapon damage, 14 bonus large, melee defense of 11, armor 20, 17 armor piercing, 17 bonus versus infantry, and a 15% physical resistance.
Belegar Ironhammer.
That is not shabby, is it? That is damned good. Minus Dwarf Warriors, Longbeards, Slayers, Hammers, Ironbreakers, Bolt Throwers, Grudge Throwers, Cannons, Organ, Flame, Cannon, Lawn. Yeah, what the hell? Chuck in one of them. Missile Resistance, Leadership Aura Size, Vigor Loss, Leadership Underground. Nah, let's just keep making him stronger. Is there one that makes you actually attack better? Fighting against Greenskins, Melee Defense, Charge Bonus. None of those are really all that important. Oh, I want you down here. But we've only got 4 more levels, so we're not going to get much out of him. Anything along the bottom that's worthwhile? Ambush defense chance, not really bothered about that. We rarely ever try to ambush anyone. Untainted, building, no, he's on the move too much, isn't he? Maybe let's just increase the army a bit better. So Slayers, Hammers, and Ironbreakers, Iron Drakes, Flame Cannons, Bolt Throwers, Gyrocopters, Gyro Bombers. I'm not too bothered about that one. We don't use those. Miners, Dwarf Warriors, and Longbeards. Miners, Dwarf Warriors, and Longbeards till the end. Of course, Stonemasons aren't affected, and they're going to be our primary melee unit, and we've already improved the other things we would use. So we don't want that either. So let's just make him harder to hit. And you, I've done everything with you, haven't I? You're going down the relentless. There you go. Keep doing that. Throny. No, it wasn't. It was Lung, wasn't it? Yes, King Lun has the sort of Centurion-style hat, or the hat we would associate with Romans. Hat. Don't tend to call what you'd wear into battle a hat, would you? Has anyone seen my metal hat? Right, you keep up with the scouting. Okay, try and get back to Skavenblight, because I think it doesn't have any garrison, and it's a turn away from actually being useful. 3 turns away from being useful, really. And also because I think Talea are coming back, so we can get it defeated. But I'm interested to see what the Reichland's plan here is, because I think they'll beat them. Oh, Valia's Sorokin upgrade. Ah, yes, please. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, look at that. You have got to go back. There's no way around it. If we lose Drinkarakas, so be it. But if we lose Carrick 8 Peaks, that'll be a pain in the neck. So we'll underpass our way back. Oh. The Vaults and Talea have population surpluses. I just don't understand why Clan Moors... Well, no, I do. Of course I do. I'm the human player. That's why Clan Moors are so interested in me. They've declared war against Mengel's Man-Flayers, but that's just one of the random roaming armies that don't mean anything. And they are raiding us. I'm surprised we're still managing to make money, given how much they are raiding us. Merigliano has been besieged. I feel like it's almost better doing it over here, keeping the camera over here, so we can't see what's happening over there. Because I don't really want to know what's happening over there. Widrioth coming to annoy us, because we're at war with them as well. Because everybody loves a low reliability nation to sink their teeth into.
Onward.
Don't tell me that you are planning on siding with Moors. Coming and standing next to me. Orcs are coming, yeah, raiding. Yeah, we know about the raiding. Been raided all our lives. We'll be raided again. We'll stand our ground. Oh, there's Talea. They went for Merigliano. Interesting. Skavenblight, I'm already building walls. Give me something else that gives a garrison. Are you a single region as well? You are, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, what about that? Ah, no, we can't get that. We're only tier 2. Oh dear. I don't really know what to build here for now. Might as well just go for these. That gives a Grudge Thrower, and that gives 2 Dwarf Warriors. Let's take the Grudge Thrower.
Ready.
Now, we can try and push on, or we can deal with the armies that have hit us in the back. Ah, the Reichland did indeed defeat the Estalian army at Lucini and is probably going to take Lucini. But look, they lost an awful lot of troops to do it. Oh, it's Balthazar himself. Oh, Balthazar, you bloody legend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, we don't lose anything if we go into this mode above ground. It's only if we get ambushed underground. So if we can hit Delay and get them killed off, that'd be brilliant. Alright. Alright. We've moved the Dwarf army already, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Right, let's go back to the other side, because I do want to see what's going to happen here. Alright. Oh, what the bloody hell is this now? Every single frog army that is on the bloody map is coming for us. Oh, dear. It's almost as if they've run out of enemies. But aren't they at war with the Reichland as well? Ah, the Sartosa map begins. Oh no, because we're attacking Estalia, because Gelt's gone on a mad one. Gelt, what are you doing? I don't want to leave the safety of my walls. What are we up against? Horde of crossbows, lots of great swords, and 3 knights. We've got 2 thunderers, we've got some quarrelers, we've only got 1 grudge thrower. We've got your mortars, but you're not going to do anything, you're just going to die. But then I suppose that is a garrison force, so we can lose as many as we like and they'll replenish long before Estalia can get to us again. Go on then. It would be nice to not be under siege, we get a bit more money then. Need to try and improve Sartosa if we can. This is a fairly low tier garrison. They have 33 men in their army. Oh well, interesting to see what Balthazar's going to do. The field is his. Oh, and we're coming in behind the enemy. Just to make it even worse, we're going to get little to no time to set up, and we're coming in behind the bloody enemy. Right, let's move, 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 move. Let's get involved, chippy chappies. Knock them if they get close. Now, the enemy will quite quickly realise that we are the primary threat, and they will move on us, I have no doubt. Oh, I grouped you already, Thunderers. Thunderers! Got a couple more dwarf warriors who can come and stand in front of you. We'll worry about getting you into real positions when the time comes. Grudge throws, just come and get into position. Quarrelers. Here we are. There we are, there we are, there we are. The army marches. But let's march towards the enemy, because it looks like they're moving... No, they are coming now to meet us. But let's form a better line. Take the entire melee force and stand it in a long old line like that. Quarrelers. Thunderers. Let the Lord over there. And the grudge thrower is already firing, so that's good. Grudge throwers, I'd really like you to hit the cavalry. I'm not overly concerned about the cavalry, but I know they are moving on us, so just stand your ground. If you stand far enough forward from the thunderers, they can shoot over your head. Kill him. Oh, firing over their heads. That's precarious. Kill him. Come on, kill him. That's got to be him dead now, surely. Yeah, there he goes. Turn and hit that. Quarrelers, move further forward. You can target those crossbows as well. The gunmen already, I think, are. Move further forward too. You're just going to stand there and stop those Empire cavalry doing anything annoying, which they are fond and want to do. Oh, fond of doing and want to do. Where can we use the rune to get maximum potential? There, maybe. Yeah. It's not all that great, but it'll do. Does it affect us as well? Ah, well that's an eye-opener, no mistake. It kills our own units. I did not realise that. I did not realise that. Oh dear. Okay, you can all hit them. Oh, you haven't been doing anything. Yeah, no, we win this. Many of the enemy forces are routing. Those that aren't will soon be. Balthazar's been wounded. Well, Balthazar's army's on the run. So those archers will come back and hit us. But we can deal with archers. Our unit routing there as well. Turn and face and hit that cavalry. There we are, just shoot at them. Range far, range fast. Yeah, there you go. As soon as they withdraw, though, the shooting can begin. Give them a volley. Give them a couple of volleys, chaps. Come on. Bring them down. Nicely done. They're considering routing, and they are routing. And it's over. Kill as much as you can, unless they get away. Go on, get some volleys in there. Nice. And then again. Yes. Teach you Estalians. Coming and messing with my domain. Aldin Alfand. Aldin Halfhand, I suppose is probably the pronunciation. Herger Daminsun. He deployed one. One remains. I forgot he even deployed. Don't even know where he is. Vasily lost 1,054 of his 1,300 present. It's only 6 of Balthazar's army made it out alive. I assume those are 6 of the mortar control team. I'll take the money, thanks. And that's Estalia's force stopping the raiding, stopping the siege. Alright, Reichland have been very helpful. We know we have at least one staunch ally. It's just a shame that Krasakarak broke their alliance with us. Ah, and Carcassonne took Tobaro. That's good, as long as Estalia doesn't get it. The Krasakarak won't care one jot if I go to war with Carcassonne. So that's not a problem at all. The French I'm not concerned with. It's the Spanish and the Italians that we need to deal with. Chileans and Estalians and Brettonians. But caravan raid. Public order leadership. Public order leadership. Our public order's probably alright. It's only for 3 turns, so we'll smash it. Ah, yes, we got the reload on that down. More raiding. We're being raided everywhere that one can be raided. If you go into normal, you can now hit him, can't you? Yep. You want a taste of this, Umbrella Boar? You cowardly pig dogs, sitting atop your great war steeds. Now, I can lightning strike and just kill Leonardo Cotrazza, but it's so overwhelmingly in our favour, and we have a grudge against Umbrella Boar that I think we should fight it, to be honest. We'll let them be AI controlled. And we haven't hit the Brettonians yet. Ah, Ombre Le Beau is a woman. I thought that was a man's name. Antoine Stira comes with her. And Leonardo brings Refugio Amaro y Pietro Reis. Reis. Let's hit them. All that time spent studying Italian, and all I have to show for it is the arguably correct pronunciation of names. And a flawless method of saying buongiorno. It's so disappointing how quickly you forget everything you learn when you are learning another language. The minute you leave it alone for even a few months, stuff that was at one point just second nature suddenly just flips out of your head. It's very, very depressing, really. Anywho, we attacked them, so they're going to sit back and do nothing. Our allies are coming in there, their allies are coming in there, so we're going to be fighting over there. Which is disappointing because this is a large wooded field and I hate... Oh, I don't like Forest battles. Right, Siege, I'm just going to put you as close as possible. Do we hide in trees? Well, we do. We don't make use of the trees, but we hide in them. Quarrelers go with them. Alright, and the army of heroes that leads this rabble, you're going to walk down the middle. And that's everyone in position, isn't it? Yeah. Cannons, grudge throwers, fire at will, chaps. We need to move our army up and claim the open space as quickly as possible. Our Thunderers will be next to useless fighting in the forests. The grudge throwers can hit them. This is all that's left of Talea. I feel almost bad. It makes me want to play as Talea, but of course, even if you get the mods that allow you to play as Talea, they are in essence just the Empire, but in a different position. Oh, I turned your backs at the wrong time there, because you will get fantastic defences against large Thunderers charging down that hill. Just get closer. Don't worry too much at the moment about the enemy ranged. Oh, cannons firing right through the middle there. Leonardo's already on his way. Alright. Move our siege up. The battle against the Talaeans is over. This is won. So we haven't got to worry too much about them. Move the Thunderers up. Refugio. And Leonardo is coming back as well. We need them killed, really. Right, that's him taken out. You're going to go to there. The Thunderers are going to go to there. Our siege is coming forward. Right, we really want to stop him. I'm not bothered about Ambre Le Beau, really. I just want him dead. Where's the one that shoots? That'll kill him quickly, I would have thought. Yep, down he goes. Hit Pietro. Remember, we have got a full garrison coming to assist us as well, which is why half of their army is moving off to deal with that. Does it let us command our AI? Like, at least tell them to be more aggressive or something along those kinds of lines. It doesn't look like it does. Ambre's army is arguably worse than what the Talaeans had. Dwarves are famously resistant to cavalry. Well, certainly they are in Med 2 anyway. I don't know if it actually applies in Warhammer. But no, of course, because cavalry are considered large, and almost every warrior that we have has a charge defense against large. I mean, the stonemasons have a charge defense against everything. That's fantastic. They make for wonderful line infantry. Hit those peasant bowmen. Should we have a look at the pig dogs? Yeah, let's slow it down a bit so that we can actually have a look. Here are some of the Brettonians for you that like Warhammer. Now, if you've never played Warhammer before, then other than the Empire, Bretonnia is probably the most recognisable for you as a Medieval 2 player. They have really poor trash infantry supported by excellent cavalry. They are a cavalry micro nightmare. So if you don't like microing cavalry, you will hate them. If you do like microing cavalry, then they have got you covered in spades. They also don't really have any siege, so you've not really got cannons or anything firing. They get trebuchets as their best siege, and they only have a few of those. But as you will note, they get these very fancy knights that look really quite cool. It's just a shame that they require so much micro. They also, as you saw over there, get Pegasus knights as well. Gentlemen riding atop Pegasi with chess pieces attached to their heads. Because nothing says I'm going to murder you in glory than chess pieces strapped to one's head. Also interesting that the knights on the ground have Pegasus on their helmets, and the knights on the Pegasi have towers on their heads. Anyway, let's turn this back. This unit has managed to make it through, which is going to give us grief. But not if we pin them in place and murder them. Right, well, this is basically over. I don't really know what's actually still going on. Oh, is that Ambre herself? Yes, it is. Welcome, Ambre. Stonemasons, pull yourselves back. Quarrelers, pull yourselves back. Thunderers, curl around there. I can't Rune of Restraint her, but we can... we can all turn and hit her. Oh, she's trying to run away. We've used the last Rune of Restraint. Oh, she does not have much health. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Down she goes. Blimey, O'Reilly. That was very quick. Oh, and that's good. That's got that grudge cleared off. And that should have now defeated the Teleans. So we should stop losing the hate we've gained for attacking Telea because they no longer exist. Now, it won't immediately disappear. Karaz-a-Karak are not going to suddenly forget that we attacked Telea, but there won't be any ongoing disagreements from us attacking Telea. So the dwarves hate that we attack Telea, so that gives us a massive one-off penalty to our relations with them. As long as we still are attacking Telea, that penalty will continue to maintain its negative sum. So it will stay at whatever it is. If they hate us for 100, that's an arbitrary number, but let's use that as a number. If they hate us for 100 at the beginning and we continue the war, they will always hate us for 100. If we peace out or the enemy is defeated, that number will then start to decrease steadily over time. And we get our friends back. Although, speaking of friends... Oh, I was going to say, where on earth is our army? What are we doing with you, Belegar? We're making you stronger. Oh, you can stand your ground as well. Why not? Let's chuck that in. Miragliano can get a better gate. We've removed a few grudges. Enemy killed in battle. Oh, no. Oh, and did we research anything after that one? Missile resistance for artillery units, that's pretty nice. Recruitment costs down, income from salt mines, income from mines, gold mines and stone quarries. I don't think we actually have many mines, do we? We've got a massive focus on mines, we barely have any. Gem cutters and obsidian quarries. Lord Recruit rank up 1, High King's Tribute Commandment is an additional 5% tax. Yeah, go on, that'll give us some money in the long run. Oh, they haven't defeated Telea because they're still alive. Bloody well want some. Ilario Serpenti. Now please tell me that that is the death of Telea. Yes! Thank goodness for that! Finally!
Ready for vengeance.
Bertrand, how goes your day? Get out of here! Take your cavalry with you! We shall have will suffer not your wasted lives. Jerome Deniard, we are going to hit him. Deniard, we've got Baron the Saviour, and the Fey Enchantress herself has come to take Tobaro. So it all lines up. Estalia now only have 3 provinces, but all the time But Carcassonne are actually really quite weak. We shouldn't actually be all that worried about hitting them. And what of the Reichland? Did you take Lucchini? Oh no, they didn't. They've allowed Estalia to regroup there.
My axe thirsts for war.
That's interesting. We can't really suffer them having Lucchini, but they're going to attack it forever because it's always going to be weaker than Sartosa. Oh, he leveled up again. Gods above. You just can't stop him. You're hard to hit. Ah, you one have finally reached the top. You have finally stopped leveling. So we won't have to go through these heroes anymore. That's nice. That's very nice. Wound, why not? Right, well done, chaps.
Summon me if you dare.
Here we are. We're into Karak 8 Peaks. Right, Karak, you now hate me, don't you? Very unfriendly. See, they're not as bothered with Estalia, actually. And there you go. The past war with Estalia will stay, but the military actions against Estalia will slowly disappear.
No.
It's a shame you can't trade regions. It's also a massive shame that our biggest ally now really hates us. Oh, the border princes like us.
Who calls?
Who calls?
The Empire.
The Empire. Rackland, are you at war with Carcassonne? Ah, no, you're not. Ah, there we are. That's the issue. I am Carcassonne's only proper ally. Enemy? Yes, I am. They're also at war with the Dread Fleet, and that's it. We're never going to be able to get over here then and support. If we go to war with Clan Moors, these eastern forces will be on their own in that war. There's no way around it. I don't really want to go growth because it doesn't give us anything other than growth. How much more do you need? Oh, you've got 2 to go. You might as well grow then. What the hell? It's cheap and it does a thing. How many grudges have we got? We need to take Lucchini back. Jérôme Dagnon needs to die. Baron needs to die. And we need to take Lucchini. That's all things that can be accomplished relatively swiftly and simply. But now we just have to continue putting up with Clan Moors. I could really do with that army over here. But the minute we leave Karak 8 Peaks alone, Clan Moors are going to attack us. We just know it. But I tell you what we could do is probably lose some troops from his army. No, I just don't want to weaken that army. If Moors attack us, we need a full strength force ready to go. If Karak attack us, I mean, it's basically over. We've lost Karak 8 Peaks and we're going to be forced to live over here. But then we're far enough away from 8 Peaks that I don't think it would matter. But anyway. I'd like to take Lucchini, but we can't leave these 2 knocking around.
Ancestors hear us.
Oh, he ran away.
I'm gone.
Oh dear, he ran away. Coward.
Kill him.
And he ran away as well. Why are you running so slowly?
On my way.
I can't get to them now. I don't think Morelliano will fall to either of those, but Skavenblight might. But I think we should try and move down and take Lucchini. Because I'm not too concerned if we lose Skavenblight, because Estalia are dead now. Skavenblight has almost no input anyway. No, we haven't put much military infrastructure in it. Morelliano, however, will hold on its own, no trouble. We aren't too worried about Carcassonne. They don't really have anything that deals with dwarves. So I think I am going to make my way down to Lucchini. And I am just going to keep this war going. I think balls to it is now very much going to be my solution. If Karak decide to turn on me, then so bloody be it. We'll let them take Karak 8 Peaks and all of that. We'll have to go and get it back, though, because we'll get our 50% actually, won't we? My thoughts change. My thoughts change. Oh. Well, if the quicker we wipe out Estalia, the better. And we're not actually, as we've just learnt, we're not bothered about Carcassonne, so we can hit them as quickly as possible. So we'll nip back down. Oh, no, dude, no. No. Why do that? No. You keep heading north, so stay where you are. And this fellow can go and take Lucchini. We haven't got much money, but we've got probably enough that we can make a little army for him. And we can probably do so, as I say, by losing 1 or 2 units over here. We'd be better served in his army. So we can do that as a bare minimum. But we'll wait for the next turn to do that. And speaking of the next turn, that's going to be in the next episode, because all that back and forth is where I'm going to end today's. So it seems that our primary enemy is actually going to be Carcassonne. Estalia have only got Bilbao and Bilbali and Magritta left. So they aren't really a threat. We'll take Lucchini back. And I will use that southern army that I've raised to take Lucchini, I think. They should be able to do it. And if not, then Belegar can come back. If Lucchini becomes Estalia's last province, then I'm fine with that. But for now, we'll send Belegar deep into Carcassonne. Carcassonne can't get over this mountain. They've got to come around. So if we can move round and make a defensive position over by Bilbali, that would be much better. Ideally, if we could take Castle Carcassonne and then sit in it and say, "Come at me, you cavalry-riding, cheese-eating bastards," then so be it. But for now, that's going to conclude. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navarre den Perimad Melunin, and farewell.